And joining us at the mic is Andrea Hyska and Jon Smith from Lax Enterprises. Andrea, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Jon, good to have you here. Jon, tell us, Lax Enterprises, what do you do?
Well, we are primarily an automotive supplier. We supply both Tier 1 and direct to the OEMs. We are primarily located out of Grand Rapids, Michigan, have probably near about 20 manufacturing facilities in that region, and pretty large employer in the Grand Rapids area.
So you've been in automotive a long time. You know manufacturing them.
Lax has been there a long time, third generation. You can read about it on the website. And I've been in manufacturing myself about 30 plus years.
And you lead the IT group, correct?
I do. I'm the IT director.
So at the user group, I think, one of the really big benefits that I see is organizations like yourself that are using the product, come and share your successes and what you're doing. And I know, Andrea, you are here today to talk about what you're doing at Lax. So can you share with us what your session is about? Or I know you're doing a couple sessions, so just let us know what you're doing.
Sure. The session today is focused on QMS or EQMS. It's actually kind of highlighting some of the team because they did a lot of the work behind the scenes for this project, but it's related to needing documents translated. So we're highlighting some of the no-code extensions that are available in QMS and how we tailored those to fit this project need.
QMS?
Yeah, the quality management system.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. No problem.
And also you have a role here on the leadership of the board here, and you're on the liaison committee. So can you tell us a little bit about that too? That's an interesting role you have here as well.
Yeah, I'm happy to be on the board. I think it's been really a positive experience. Tracy and I serve on the liaison committee, so we work with the vendors and sponsors to make sure that they have a great experience at the conference as well. One of the things that came out of the survey that we did last session was more interactive evening event. And so we're going to trial it out at this one, and hopefully it's a success.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that piqued my interest, Andrew. We were talking just before the recording here. The peer-to-peer networking. What's so important about that? What do you hope to get out of that? What do you hope the other peers get out of that this time?
I think it's great. I mean, it's a great support system. There's great shared learning, and it's just nice to be able to go back to the business, bring that innovation, bring that support, and really be able to draw from the connections that you're building on the board, and then really everyone who's showing up to the conference.
What's the continuity behind that after the show ends, after the conference ends? Is there a regularity to those meetings then you hope to establish?
With the board, we meet every month because we have to plan for the next conference. And really, it's nice because we have a good mix of customers. We've got QAD representation, and then we also have vendors. So when there are needs that come up with the business, it's easy to be able to tap into those resources or just throw an idea around and get some feedback, which is really helpful.
At Lax, I really respect what you two do. You're very much behind automating your processes. You're both in IT, very much understand the business. And Lax is always, to me, when I think of making sure that you're automating throughout the whole organization, you're always at the forefront. What do you two both just attribute that to? What's your culture like that really drives it? Because I have to say, I work with a lot of companies, QAD, non-QAD, and it's rare to really see the embracement of IT and technology. And so what's your secret at Lax to make that happen?
I think Jon leads a good culture in this. So, yeah, if you want to speak to it, Jon, probably makes more sense.
We've always striven to have a team approach. So that's been number one, and something that I actually preach and teach along the way for the entire IT group. So it's always been a situation where I look at it like a DevOps type thing where the development people and the operations people will collaborate and look to the business to say, all right, what are the needs of the business that we're addressing, and how do we add value in that fashion? So with those as a motivation behind what we do, it's then allows us to present to the business solutions that actually work for them.
How do you break silos at Lax? How do you get everybody talking, communicating? How do you do that? Any secrets there?
I wouldn't say there's any secrets, but it does amount to getting in front of people on a regular basis. So making the effort to make the trips to where they're at and meet them in their world, so to speak, and whether that's on the shop floor or in the office with them, but always making a point of getting together with them in their space and not just waiting for them to come to us.
What has been one of the most exciting projects that you've implemented?
Besides QAD,
Yeah, or just within the QAD suite or outside of it. But what's been something that one of your initiatives that you've been really proud of?
I would say using the shop floor application, production execution, has been quite rewarding. It's also been very challenging, but at the end of the day, the business relies on it completely, and being able to put it in a position where it's a working solution for them and they look to it for everything they do, it's been very rewarding to put that in play.
And there you have it. Jon and Andrea from Lax Enterprises, thanks very much for being on the show today. Enjoy the rest of your conference.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.